Hi, welcome to the Coloring Oasis. This is Emily. Today I'm going to do a flip through of multiple brand new adult coloring books from Amazon. Yesterday you may have seen this video. I did a single video review of the new and expanded edition Country Town by Coloring Book Cafe. Absolutely gorgeous book if you love that kind of thing. So I will link that below, or you can look on my videos. And it was the last one that I did prior to this. But today I have a bunch of new books. I'm very excited to show you. From Demita Victoria, I have 3. I have Happiness is Homegrown by Creative Haven, Coco Wow's brand new Green Witches, Demita Victoria's Adorable Love, Demita Victoria's Winter Burrow, and Demita Victoria's Magical Sweetland, which I am quite excited about this one. So we are going to start with this one. Make sure you can see it. These books were all just released, I believe, within the last few weeks. This one reminds me a great deal of kind of like the Nutcracker, Land of the Sweets kind of a scenario. But I can just imagine this book bursting with color. All kinds of bright popping colors using markers. I'm excited about this. I believe that's the front cover. Yes, it is. And I will link all of these books to the Amazon link in the comments below while you're listening if you want to grab one or mark it for later. I love Demita Victoria books. This is basic paper. This paper will hold most anything except a lot of water-based mediums, but markers, most pencils, pan pastels work great, and they're all single-sided with the black background, which I like. There's some sort of Hansel and Gretel undertones to this book, which I also like. As well, we have sort of some, you know, again, Land of the Sweets. I keep thinking of the Nutcracker, but some kind of royalty, magical kingdom you might see in like a fantasy novel kind of a thing. Just lots of delicious goodies everywhere, landscapes and nature, which, since this is kind of a fantasy realm, you can use non-earth tones and just load this up with bright bursting colors, which is my favorite way to color. That kind of fantasy where you color things like skies are pink instead of blue. That's my favorite kind of coloring. It looks like a lollipop, giant lollipop in the air. Princess. I love this castle on a cupcake with all the candy and sweets. I love this so much. I think I might make that a rainbow cupcake. I'm excited to do that one. And since this was Valentine month, I figured a new coloring book full of delightful goodies would be perfect. I do like the black background, so it does disguise most things that bleed through, although it will bleed through onto your white paper. You won't see it so much on your black background, but it can still go through onto your next page, so be sure to use a divider page. I believe this one does not have duplicates either. Let me find out. Different kinds of castles with different kinds of princesses. This kind of reminds me of Willy Wonka as well. The part where they enter this candy land at the very beginning, where they have the chocolate river running through it. The original Willy Wonka, when everything is edible. Giant donuts. Even the princesses' wands or staffs are made out of candy. I have at least a dozen Demita Victoria books. Most of the ones I have are the princesses, the beautiful goddesses, the beautiful girls, the ethnic and girls, the girls around the world. I think I have a Chibi princess one, a Christmas one. I should do a review with all my Demita Victoria books. Some of them I haven't pulled out since I bought them. I love this, all the candy in her hair. there's a lot of books to do here. I guess I shouldn't take too long. This one looks a little more modern, which is kind of cool, with a little love bug. That'd be fun to do that, like a bright hot pink or something like that. At least all the princesses have different crowns and jewels and hairstyles. But there's a lot. I mean, as you can see, there's no duplicates in here, so they're all individual pages. I like this one a lot. Coloring Book Cafe does tend to do duplicates, so I like that this one does not have duplicates. There's lots of extra color swatch pages in here, a whole ton of them, if you want to test out your mediums. So I don't have any 4 of these, so I would love to get these, the farm scenes, the Zen scenery, and the landscapes one. But anyway, this is brand new, Magical Sweetland by Demita Victoria. I'll link below. Let's look at her other one, which is the Adorable Love. Oh, I just love the color on this. The bright blue with the whites and the red. Absolutely gorgeous. I have Global Beauties, Victorian Chibi, Native American. I do not have this fashion one. And I thought this would be another great one just for the month of February, considering this would be a good time to pick it up. And of course, it does have the light grayscale, which I love. And it has lots of kind of lovey romance themes, but anything about love, you know, loving life and loving nature and loving your children and loving your friends and legend and lores in love. I like this book so much. I think I like this better than the Sweetland book. Again, single-sided, black background. Some of this reminds me of the cute and sweet, easy coloring style. Like all these little heart leaves. This book is really pretty. Cute and pretty. And I love this. It's very vintage style. Kind of that retro nostalgia feel. Kind of like the Thai Sons books. Which I also like. Look at the hair in that one. I love it. So cute. This is the kind of book you can do all year around. I mean, it has springtime themes, obviously. This could be like a fun birthday one. This looks more fantasy fairy tale. This is probably one of my favorites. I might do this one first. This reminds me of a ride at Disney World and Fantasyland for some reason. I don't know why. Lots of nature. This is definitely a year-round book. I get kind of a Precious Moments vibe too, if you're familiar with those figurines. That's cute. Definitely like an easy coloring kind of a vibe here. This one is definitely straight Valentine's. So they're not all pure Valentine's. Like this one could be totally just springtime, summer. You could use this for Valentine's or for, you know, birthday or spring or anything you want. I don't only color holiday coloring books during those holiday months. Like I'll color Christmas anytime during the year, or horror, gothic, Halloween any time of the year. Just want to get the whim, you know. And I have noticed some of the Cocoa Jade Summer and or Demita Victoria books become unavailable after a while. I don't know if they stop printing them or they don't sell as well. So there's some I've gone back to purchase that I didn't get, you know, the first year, and they're gone. Like you have to find a secondhand copy on eBay. So I just buy them, even if I don't think I'm going to use it for a long time. How cute. That's so cute. Oh, that's so cute. This is definitely springtime. Like this is giving me the Joshua Dunbar Easy Spring kind of a vibe. Oh, that's so cute. Adorable. Adorable. No duplicates. Lots of pages. There must be at least 50 in here. That one's cute. Definitely springtime. I haven't really cracked the spine, so it's getting a little thick back here. Yeah, and these, again, tons of swatch pages. Free stuff you can get online. I just love this book. This one's really pretty. I love the look of this book. So that is Adorable Love, which I'll link below, by Demita Victoria. Next, let's look at Demita Victoria's Winter Burrow. This was another new one. More winter theme, obviously. It is winter kind of going on through March and East Coast in some places. I love winter just in general, so I buy anything that's winter. I do not have this Dragon Queen. I didn't like the Fantastical Rooms one. Too many little details and objects. This one is a more nature themed and kind of all these underground habitats. Right, so you see the tree up the above ground, underground, little Christmas we have, and these little whatever they are living underneath. And all of them are like that. So you see two little worlds kind of. Isn't that cute? I think it's really a brilliant concept, actually. I love this one. That one's in a tree burrow. More tree burrows. Oh, then you see underground where they're hoarding their presents. I guess this does have some Christmas theme, but I thought it was just more winter, but I guess they kind of do go hand in hand. This one is purely winter. Snowy Wonderland. That's cute. Reading the night before Christmas with some cocoa. Cozying up, watching the snow fall. And it seems like there would be a lot of redundancy, but they're very unique. Lots of different details in each picture, different kind of habitats. I think in any average coloring book, I probably only color 7 to 10 maximum over a lifespan in that book. I don't think I've ever completed a full book because I like to bounce around. I'll pick out like the best 5 or 10 max in a book and color them that way. I love this one with the radio and all the little deets, little details. That's cute. Little Christmas lights. Porcupines. Oh, home sweet home, cozy corner. That's cute. Everybody getting away from the snow. And these seem pretty basic to me, nothing too difficult. But you can use a lot of glittery snow and stickles and things in here. Again, lots of color swatch. More goodies on the back, same as in the other book. So this is more winter theme with a little Christmas in there, but it passes for either winter. Burrow by Demita Victoria. I really like that book. I showed you this one yesterday. This is Coloring Book Cafe's Country Town. Big, fat, chunky book. Tons of pages. There might be like 70 in here. I'm not sure, but I did a full flip through of that in a previous video. I'll link that below. Check it out. Let's look at Coco Wow's New Green Witches. I adore witch books. I don't know why they're releasing this now, not in like September or something, like before the next Halloween. But I really love it. And of course I had to grab it before it maybe ever disappears. So let's, and I don't know why it's called Green Witches. I'm not really sure. I don't color many witches green, but I guess in the Wizard of Oz, the witch is green. Here you can get some free downloads on the website. Love her witch books. The company's witch books. Coco Wow is a company, not a person. Because there's lots of nature. Beautiful portraits. I love to pull out my Copic skin tones. My Copic markers I use for skin tones. I do have a video on how to do Caucasian and African skin tone with Copic markers, where you can just pick up a few individual ones and I list the colors. If you're new to that, I can link that below. I really like this one. Pumpkins, witches. Love it. This would be great for my African skin tone tutorial. I think there's only 3 of the ebony I use for that. And you can start gradually collecting individual Copic markers, skin tone shades. They're like $6 a piece. Just start out with, 3 for each ethnicity, white, maybe black, and Hispanic or something like that. And then start adding more from there. They're absolutely my favorite. Oh, I love that one too. Not so much into the big hex cat, but that's okay. This one could be green. Yellow glowing eyes. This is giving me a lot of vibes, like the artist who did the, I think they have different artists that work for the company, but the artist that did the Galaxy Queen, the style is reminding me of that. I wonder if it's the same artist. I love Galaxy Queen. Spells book. Love this. Look at the hair. Fun. Have to do colored hair, like purple, neon pink. Lots of plant life. I saw some complaints under reviews on Amazon for this book, which I do not understand now looking at it. Complaints like not enough diversity in culture, like mostly the women here would be white women, but really you can take any of these girls and give them any ethnicity you want with the correct markers or pencils. So I think that's silly in my opinion, but that's just me. Creepy. Ooh, the crystal ball. Love that. Roswell, Loch Ness, Salem, Sleepy Hollow, and Sylvania. Love that. I'll have to do that one first. Love to do pumpkins. One of my favorite things to do, because you can use so many shades of greens, oranges, and yellows, blues. White. Getting a little thick back here. Casting spells. Oh, look at that. This might be one of my favorite witch books, actually. I have to see what other ones I have, but so far, this is probably one of the best ones I've seen. Yeah, Coco Wild's Witches. That's the other one I like, but I like this one more. I think I like this one a little more. I have this one too. All right, well, that is Coco Wild's Green Witches. Highly recommend it. Lastly, I have a brand new one by Creative Haven. This is a really colorful, pretty rainbow one. Happiness is Homegrown, Fabulous Fruits and Vegetables, if you enjoy coloring food. I think this is a really good book. And I think it's only, like $5 for practicing your pencils and learning how to color more realism in foods and plant life. So if you don't love pencils as much, or you're wanting to improve the realism in your coloring, this will be a great book. And these are perforated. They're single-sided. You do want to put a divider page. I don't tear my pages out of books, so I don't think it matters that it's perforated, but it is. So we have lots of bouquets. One thing I do not like is how they put a black frame around all the pictures. You're one in a million. See this black frame? They could just fill the whole page. I don't know why they do that, but I guess it's to stay within the margins. Lots of food here you can practice. Look at all the different jams. Oh, that'd be so fun. Apricot and cherry, raspberry, blueberry, strawberry. Oh, I love that. That's the one that's on the front. I just love color, bright color. Ooh, what do we have here? Like seeds for all these different veggies you can grow in your garden. Picnic basket. Peas on earth, like peas on earth. Here's a fruit and veggie rainbow. one we saw here. That's so cool. I find food difficult, really. Like, I would need to really sit down and practice to make them look really, like, some really real effects. Pencil blending, like, go ahead and dig in it. This whole book, just looking at it, makes me want to eat healthier, too. It makes me realize how healthy I'm not eating. I love you from my head tomatoes. Okay. Quad cornucopia. It's good for Thanksgiving. Ooh, strawberry cake. You're the apple of my eye. Grape expectations. Happy healthy herbs. That would be fun. That would be pretty easy to do with pencils. Flower and fruit wreath. Goodies, cupcakes, lemons. Squeeze the day. Oh, I love that one. This one would be more autumn themed. And another autumn themed. Farmer's Market. Look at that. Love this book. Oh my gosh. There's all those berries. I would do more like oranges and apricots though. That is the end of it though. Isn't that pretty? Very unique too. Happiness is homegrown. Fabulous fruits and vegetables. Be inspired to eat more produce. Anyway, I'll link these books below. Tell me which ones you like. I hope you enjoyed the video. And I'll see you again.